Hello, my name is Joseph Bartley. The first thing I'd like to do is thank the members of the search committee for allowing me to interview for an administrative position in the Jerome School District. I'm very excited for this opportunity. The first question that needs answered is, who am I? Well, I was born and raised in Burns, Oregon. Growing up on a family farm, I had a strong work ethic instilled in me. I was also taught the value of education and the doors it can open for an individual. After graduating from Burns High School, I went on to college at Eastern Oregon University. At Eastern, I studied both history and Spanish. In 2001, I graduated with honors with a Bachelor's of Arts in History. I continued my education at Eastern and a year later earned a master's degree in education. It was here that I met my wife. After graduation, we decided to strike out and to see the world. We ended up in Titusville, Pennsylvania. I have taught social studies at Titusville Middle School for the last 13 years. My time in Titusville has been extremely rewarding, and I have had the pleasure to work within a highly functioning and award-winning school system. I have often reflected on what makes Titusville Middle School work so well. The answer is complex, but I feel that ultimately it is the professionals in the community that make TMS a great school, and it is the administrators that pave the way to this success. I believe that a school system's major components can be broken down into this very familiar model. This is Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Although Maslow intended this for the needs of an individual, it can be applied to a broader system, such as a school. The basic needs for life must be met first. It is unfortunate, but schools are often charged with the task of feeding and clothing students. The fact is, a hungry student cannot learn. I understand this on a personal level since I have seen it over my years as a classroom teacher. In Titusville, roughly 65% of the students come from low-income households. These kids frequently rely on schools for meeting their most basic needs. I understand and appreciate this and will ensure that all the students under my care have these needs met. The next step is to ensure the safety of students and staff. If a student feels unsafe, then their learning is truncated. Among the more prominent issues is bullying, which I will work diligently to curb. As an administrator, I will work hard to ensure students are supervised by staff to the best of their abilities. Additionally, I understand the need for these types of issues to be handled firmly, fairly, and in a timely manner. In addition to discipline, I believe that good behavior should be rewarded. I have seen the positive results of a system similar to the positive behavior supports model. The vast majority of students not only clearly know what's expected of them, but they consistently meet these expectations. I need to communicate to all students that bad behavior will lead to consequences, while good behavior will lead to rewards. I also must consider the safety of the staff. They simply cannot do their jobs if they feel unsafe. Whether there's an issue with a student, another staff member, or a community member, I must respond to their needs. It is my job to empower teachers to work to the best of their abilities. Finally, there's the facilities that need to be maintained and kept safe. A school that is not clean, not presentable, or has other various safety problems undermines the purpose of that facility. I will work with custodial maintenance staff to keep Jerome Middle School a great facility. Next comes the task of creating a learning community. Students learn best in a caring and respectful environment. I also understand that no single teacher shapes a child. In fact, it takes more than just a school to educate kids. It also requires parental involvement. I will do my best to involve parents and the broader community in the education process. There are many roles that an administrator fulfills to help build a learning community. I see my role for both faculty and students as a person who gives advice, help, support, gives tips, assistance, and guidance. Teachers and staff are critical to a learning community. They too must feel a sense of belonging and be valued for their skills and knowledge. Being an experienced teacher, I understand how important it is that teachers' voices are heard. I will listen to their advice and concerns and be responsive to their needs. This will build a sense of ownership and community within the staff. The next level of Maslow's hierarchy of needs is esteem. I want to come to work and be proud of my school, the students, and the staff. At the same time, I must also work to build a sense of pride for the school and to students. I found a great picture of Jerome Middle School students celebrating, having fun, and wearing their school colors. This is the exact type of thing that I am excited to be a part of. I see students that take pride in their school, and I am thrilled at the prospect of working in this system. Teachers do wonderful things, and I believe that one of my roles is to highlight these things. I want teachers to be proud of what they do and the positive impacts that they make in the lives of students and for the community. The ultimate goal of an administrator is to push a school system to the point of self-actualization. This is a very difficult and complex task, but I will work tirelessly to reach this point. When this is achieved, teachers, students, and classified staff work to their ultimate potential. They are empowered to be the best that they can be. I'd like to thank you all for this opportunity. My wife and I are moving home, and I would like to bring all of my talents, experience, and knowledge to bear within the Jerome School District. Finally, I'd like to stress that I am a team player and understand that many can accomplish so much more than an individual. I view it as my role to coordinate and facilitate the goals of the Jerome School District. I will work as a team member with the many stakeholders that make your school system function at a high level. I do not subscribe to the do as I say, not as I do mentality. I'm a leader that walks the walk and doesn't just talk the talk. Thank you for your time.